Welcome to Lit with Ernest, where we dive into the lives and works of literature's most fascinating figures. Today, we're exploring the life and legacy of Herman Melville, a true giant of American literature. Melville was born on August 1, 1819, in New York City, to a family of modest means. His father, Herman Melville, was an importer of French dry goods, and his mother, Maria Gansevoort Melville, came from a prominent Dutch-American family. Growing up, Melville was fascinated by the sea and its stories, which would later become a hallmark of his writing. As a young man, Melville attended the Albany Academy and later the Lansingburgh Academy, but he didn't finish his formal education. Instead, he went to sea at the age of 19, working on merchant ships and whalers. This experience would shape his writing and inform some of his most famous works, including Moby-Dick. Melville's early writing career was marked by success with his first novel, Typee, which told the story of his time on a Polynesian island. However, it was Moby-Dick that cemented his reputation as a literary force to be reckoned with. Published in 1851, this epic novel explores themes of obsession, man versus nature, and the search for meaning. But Melville's writing wasn't without its challenges. His later works, such as Pierre and the Confidence Man, were met with critical acclaim but commercial failure. This led to a period of relative obscurity for the author, during which he worked as a customs inspector in New York City. Despite this, Melville continued to write, producing some of his most innovative and experimental work. His poetry, in particular, is notable for its lyricism and depth, exploring themes of love, death, and the search for meaning. One of the key aspects of Melville's writing is his use of symbolism and allegory. In Moby-Dick, for example, the white whale represents a range of things, from the unknowable power of nature to the destructive force of obsession. This kind of layered meaning is characteristic of Melville's work, and has made his writing so enduringly popular. Melville's legacy extends far beyond the world of literature. His exploration of the human condition has inspired artists, musicians, and filmmakers, and continues to resonate with readers today. From the abstract expressionism of Jackson Pollock to the cinematic masterpieces of Francis Ford Coppola, Melville's work has had a profound impact on American culture. In terms of literary influence, Melville's work can be seen in authors such as William Faulkner, Cormac McCarthy, and Toni Morrison. His innovative use of language and his willingness to experiment with form have made him a touchstone for writers looking to push the boundaries of what literature can do. But Melville's work isn't without its limitations. Some critics have argued that his writing is overly dense and difficult to follow, while others have criticized his portrayal of non-white characters. These are valid criticisms, and it's essential to acknowledge both the strengths and weaknesses of Melville's work. Despite these limitations, Melville's legacy remains unparalleled. His writing continues to inspire, to provoke, and to challenge us to this day. As we reflect on his life and work, it's striking how much he was driven by a sense of curiosity and wonder. He was a true original, a writer who refused to be bound by conventional norms or expectations. In conclusion, Herman Melville was a giant of American literature, a writer who left an indelible mark on our cultural landscape. His work continues to inspire, to provoke, and to challenge us to this day. So if you haven't already, take a dive into Melville's world. I promise you won't be disappointed. Like this episode if it hit true. Share it if you respect honest talk about authors. Subscribe, because we'll do this again. This is Ernest, signing off.